Chris Brown. I wish he was dead.
Fatal desires make fatal enemies.
My son was murdered, Mr. McDaniel.
And the love of a mother is stronger than the law.
What are you gonna do, Mrs. Brown?
You have neither the brains nor the imagination to even contemplate what I might do to you.
Final Justice starts Thursday at 10 on BBC1.
The flames of 21st century war, transported through time to the streets of LA. It's a battle to control the future. And there is no remorse. Lose, and everything is history. Hasta la vista, baby. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terminator 2, 9:20, Saturday. Judgment Day. 4 days and counting.
Late night movie satire now on BBC1, starring Bob Newhart, Dick Van Dyke, and the habit the whole town's trying to beat: a prime slice of cold turkey.
I wrestled with it, Mr. Grayson. Let it roll around in my mind. Then it hit me. Bottom line, 20 years in public relations, this little notion is the capper. Puzzled? Sure you are. A little background first. You're Hiram C. Grayson, affectionately known as Mr. Tobacco. You sold 13 trillion cigarettes in your lifetime, Mr. Grayson. 13 trillion. Now, let's turn to Alfred Nobel. Remember him? He invented dynamite. Maybe 100 devices for high explosives. One of the great contributors to modern warfare. Made $1 billion selling munitions. You and Alf Nobel have a lot in common, Mr. Grayson, because you spent a lifetime selling cigarettes, and he spent a lifetime selling munitions. Beginning to see the analogy? Forget it. Question's obscure. Let me hang a lantern on it. You didn't remember that Nobel made his fortune selling munitions. I had to remind you. Why is that? Because Alfred Nobel spent a fraction of that fortune creating the Nobel Peace Prize. Get the point? The Peace Prize never did interfere with Mr. Nobel's business. The world went right on buying his product for all its wars. Ready for the big question? It's jumping right out of the pan. Bottom line?
We are going to offer $25 million to some town in America that will quit smoking for 30 days?
Ain't we tobacco people got trouble enough?
Dumbass thing I ever heard.
Man ought to be put away coming around here with a scheme like that.
You ain't a bird, Kurt. We did all we're going to do for the public. We offered to get out of radio and TV now, didn't we?
That's right, and we diversified.
Now, what the goddamn hell has that got to do with it?
Overlooking, gentlemen. O-V-E-R, overlooking. You're overlooking one thing, gentlemen. Have you ever seen a whole office building give up smoking? A whole neighborhood? So for $25 million, $100 million, where are you going to find a whole town that will give up smoking? I mean, be reasonable, gentlemen.
He gives us all his love. He gives us all his love. He's smiling down on us from up above, giving us all his love. He knows how hard we're trying,